So tomorrow we should get the official announcement of when Borderlands 3 is coming out. However, yesterday it seems to have been leaked. Of course, yesterday was April Fool's Day, so there's a lot of people maybe assuming that this wasn't legit, that it was just a really poorly timed joke, but there's a lot of things to talk about here that I wanted to highlight as quick as possible. My name is Ryan Central. For more Borderlands videos, you can subscribe to the channel. We are still covering Anthem, but you know, it's a very quiet, tired game right now, so again, would rather talk about news as it happens. This was a tweet that went out yesterday. Mayhem is coming September the 13th, pre-order now for the gold weapon skin packs. This was shortly deleted afterwards, which reveals the date September the 13th. Apparently the tweet was also sent from an ad manager, which to me kind of confirms that this is legit. A lot of these tweets tend to go out early. Everything to do with Borderlands 3 so far has been a bit of a mess, especially the show that they put on with the trailer not working and the like. But also September 13th is a Friday, which is quite common for games to release on, as well as a Tuesday. The other day that was suggested, with it being teased in the actual trailer, was the 1st of October, which again lands on a Tuesday. This is because of the two numbers shown on screen of 10 and 1, but really there's not much to go over. I do believe if I had to choose between the two, September the 13th seems the most likely, and it's a good time of year to put that game out as well, just before a lot of games come out for Christmas, but a little bit later on into 2019. But now I guess we get to go over the meat of this video. I did want to know, if you're on PC, would you buy Borderlands 3 if it was only on the Epic Games Store? Or would you wait for it to come out later on Steam, or get the game on console? We'll keep it to a yes or no, I would or wouldn't buy the game on that store. Warrior64 on Twitter also caught this trailer and re-uploaded it. I'll play it on screen now. But as you can see in the bottom left of the corner, it has the Epic Games Store logo. Now this isn't a surprise to a lot of people. Randy Pitchford has been very positive to the Epic Games Store in previous tweets. And Randy Pitchford, one of the main guys for Borderlands 3 of course, did have a post talking about it in a little bit more detail, which to me confirms that this is also the case. 2K/Take-Two have exclusive publishing rights for Borderlands 3 and makes all of the decisions regarding price points, territories, distribution and platform partnerships. Please direct all inquiries regarding any of these topics to 2K. We are just a talent. As a customer, I'm happy to shop in different stores, already do. I've bought games from Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, Steam, Origin, GOG, Humble, Uplay, Epic and some other stores. To me, exclusives are fine when they come with advantages and when they are short, say 6 months, which is something that we'll come back onto. For what it's worth, 2K's decision, aside myself and the team at Gearbox, have a very keen interest in cross-platform play. We believe multi-platform support is a prerequisite, and Epic's leadership with cross-platform support is helpful to our interests there. So all of these things added up suggests to me, and pretty much confirms it in a lot of cases, that the game will be going live exclusively on the Epic Store for PC. Now this, I'll be honest, is an area that I'm quite light on information for. I understand that Epic's Game Store has been controversial for quite some time, Metro Exodus being the first one, then Outer Worlds, now seemingly Borderlands 3 is going to be an exclusive there. It's something I've done a little bit of digging into, and I don't necessarily want to get into whether it's a good thing or a bad thing too much. I understand the decision why 2K would want to put the game on there. They can effectively make more money for their work, and it does feel that the Epic's Game Store would support bigger developers like that a lot more than Steam would, but for consumers I can certainly understand why it's a bit of a problem. I found a list of reasons why the Epic's Game Store is currently behind a lot of other launches, and believe me, there are a lot of terrible launches out there, but Braden and I will put this in a Reddit comment that I saw, and it's really good at listing stuff. The first point is that it has terrible security. People get hacked all the time. As somebody that knows people who uses the store and have been getting emails saying that people have been trying to hack their accounts, I can confirm that's the case. The customer support is awful. Games are more expensive due to Epic's regional pricing. Epic makes you pay a transactional fee before purchasing a game. You can't have an offline mode, you can't play games offline. No social features such as chat. No controller support. That one I'm not sure on. Surely that's on 2K to sort and not Epic Games. No achievements, no cloud saves, no game forums, no user reviews, no Linux support. And they refuse refunds apparently. A lot of this stuff I can't really confirm, but it does give you a good list of why people aren't very happy with the Epic Store. It's a really interesting topic. Like I said, it goes bigger than Borderlands, but I've seen a lot of community people saying that those that complain just want all their games on Steam because it keeps it nice and tidy. I don't really think that's the case. As somebody that plays Borderlands on Steam, Overwatch and Battle.net, Anthem on Origin, and a Division 2 on Uplay, I don't really care where my game is kept on my PC. But I do feel that the Epic Store has a lot of catching up to do. With this money that it is making getting exclusive games on its store, it goes back into the launcher to make it a much more secure, easier to use, and generally less hostile place. As I said, top post of Borderlands right now is players saying that they won't buy the game on there, they'll either just buy it on console, or even worse, just pirate it, which I don't necessarily think is an answer. Get the game on console if you have one, sure, but don't pirate the game. It's also not doom and gloom simply because, as Randy hints at in his tweets, the exclusivity deal will only last 6 months, meaning that you can get the game on Steam March the 13th, I think it is, of 2020. So if you can wait till then, just do that. But to wrap up, the game should be coming out September the 13th. It could be a really bad, really poorly timed April Fool's joke, but there's been no confirmation by Randy or 2K to say, hey, got you guys. They have been very quiet on this, therefore I do believe that it was an accidental leak. What horrible day for that to happen. What horrible day to have that happen on. And also, it's looking to be an Epic launcher exclusive. But as I said at the start of the video, would you still buy the game if it was on that store and only that store? Let me know in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm not around tomorrow, I'm traveling, so that's why I wanted to make this video today instead of waiting for the actual answer. But take care, and I'll see you guys soon.